the bathroom sign that sparked a firestorm. It started like any other ordinary day at a small roadside restaurant in Texas. Known for its bold decor and quirky sense of humor, the place had built a modest reputation among locals who enjoyed its offbeat style. But what the owners thought would be just another funny addition to their branding quickly turned into a nationwide controversy that no one saw coming. The idea seemed simple, too simple in fact. Instead of the usual men and women signs outside their restrooms, the restaurant decided to do something different. They printed and displayed before and after photos of Caitlyn Jenner, using them to represent each bathroom. To the owners, it may have felt like edgy humor, something that would make customers laugh, take pictures, and share on social media. And in a way, they were right. People did take pictures, but the laughter they expected quickly turned into outrage. Within hours, images of the signs began circulating online. At first, it was shared in small circles. Confusion, disbelief, and awkward humor filled the comments. But then it reached a wider audience and the tone shifted dramatically. What was intended as a joke was now being called offensive, disrespectful, and deeply insensitive. Many people, especially within the transgender community, felt the signs reduced a complex and deeply personal journey into a punchline. The backlash was swift. Social media platforms lit up with criticism. Influencers, activists, and everyday users voiced their anger, pointing out how harmful such representations could be. For many, it wasn't just about one restaurant, it symbolized a larger issue of misunderstanding and mockery surrounding gender identity. The use of a real person's transition, particularly someone as widely recognized as Caitlyn Jenner, made it even more controversial. People argued that it crossed the line from humor into humiliation. As the story spread, debates intensified. Some defended the restaurant, claiming it was just a joke and that people were overreacting. Others pushed back strongly, explaining that humor should never come at the expense of someone's identity or dignity. The conversation quickly evolved beyond the restaurant itself, touching on broader topics: respect, awareness, and the responsibilities businesses have in a diverse and evolving society. Meanwhile, the restaurant found itself at the center of a storm it clearly hadn't anticipated. Negative reviews poured in, calls for boycotts began. The once busy spot started seeing fewer customers, and its name became associated not with food or creativity, but with controversy. Eventually, under mounting pressure, the management responded. They removed the signs, issued a statement, and tried to explain that no harm was intended. But by then, the damage had already been done. For many observers, the incident became a lesson, one that highlighted how quickly things can spiral in the age of social media. A single decision, made perhaps without much thought, can reach millions within hours and trigger consequences far beyond what anyone expects. It also showed how sensitive and important conversations around identity have become and how humor, when misused, can alienate rather than entertain. In the end, the story of this Texas restaurant wasn't just about a sign on a bathroom door. It was about the power of perception, the impact of representation, and the thin line between humor and harm. What started as a marketing gimmick turned into a nationwide discussion, one that left people questioning not just what we laugh at, but why.